Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, where in today's episode we are going to be talking about the idea of feeling like you're wasting your time in the dating world. If this is something that you are currently feeling, experiencing right now, the idea, the thought, this is a waste of my time, I don't want to invest any more time and or effort to my romantic connections because nothing ever works out. What's the point? I'm so tired of doing this. This is the video for you. My name is Anna Morfides, dedicating this channel to living our best life. And without further ado, we're going to go right into it. This is something that has been popping up quite a bit in my personal reality with friends, I would say mostly. This idea of not wanting to invest time in the dating world because it does take a lot out of us. It does suck your energy dry. It does bring up everything that has been unhealed from our childhood, our attachment style, any negative core beliefs. As I'm looking at my core belief sheet over here that we were given in school, it brings everything up. So it is of no wonder to me that a lot of us do feel that way. And I'm pretty sure that if I was going to go back out there, I would very much feel the same way as well, because my tendency to recapitulate my anxious attachment style, my abandonment wound, my rejection wound, all my feelings of unworthiness through my interactions with the male gender was so discombobulating in my life that, of course, it makes sense that you would want to stay away from that. But what truly is happening is not a waste of our time. If we shift the perspective and realize it's actually happening for our timeline to finally be experienced in the way that we have always been yearning and or imagining that it should be, we're getting closer to that timeline. Because everything is happening for us, right? Like this notion that everything is happening for us. So then even this waste of time will be happening for us. But let's reframe it. It's not a waste of time. It is adding to our timeline. It's adding whatever is needed for our personal growth to be able to be aligned with that timeline that will lead to the connection and the relationship that is best serving for us. So we all have a vibrational frequency, right? Our core beliefs, our thoughts, our attachment style, our narrative in our head about who we are, our mindset, all that stuff has energy attached to it. It has a certain vibrational frequency. So if you really pay attention to what's happening within you, it's never going to be a waste of time, because everything is happening for our soul growth. Everything is happening and taking place. Again, this idea that if we're in a radio station, also known as a timeline, that is not serving, in order for us to go into another frequency of a radio station, say if you're at 94.3, you want to go to 95.7, something has to change in order for you to go into that new frequency, aka new timeline. So how do you know what has to change? It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So God, source, energy, provider, whatever name resonates with you, but that same power that keeps the seasons coming, the flowers blooming, the food chain going, like these magical processes that take place. Think about our body, like our nervous system, our lymphatic system, our digestive system. The magic power that allows for this to take place, that same magic power if you think about it, that it's bringing you situations so you can evolve in your soul's growth, so then you can change your frequency and tap into a new timeline. It's bringing you those people in order for you to sense what's uncomfortable so you can change it, so you can grow, so you can go into a different channel. So it's not a waste of our time. It is an addition to our time, so we can reach that timeline. If you think about it from that perspective, then nothing will seem as it is an investment not worth putting forward. And yes, I totally get it. It does feel scary. And it's a lot. It's a lot to get to know someone. It's a lot to get to know their core beliefs, their communication style. But don't be afraid to ask questions, especially in the decade that me and my friends are in right now, like in our 40s. I know that a lot of us have been waiting for it for a very long time to happen. So this idea of like, I don't want to waste my time anymore. What's wrong with everyone? I totally get and I understand it, because it can be super frustrating after so many years still to be in the same position where you're experiencing yourself through other people, but still in the same way. I totally get that frustration. But let's just say it's happening for us. It's for our growth. And what are they teaching us? What are they tickling inside of you? Is it insecurities? Is it fear of abandonment? Is it you feeling defective? Are you feeling not smart enough? Are you feeling not pretty enough? Are you feeling... There's just so many ways that we can feel uncomfortable in the beginning of a connection. So what is it that you're feeling? What are they trying to show you? And then our job is to look into that and heal that. And if truly life is a mirror and they're mirroring back to us something that is not at the best that it can be from within us, like it's not serving us in the best way, it still needs to be healed and grow. And then we do that, and that person is still showing up in a way that makes us feel uncomfortable, then it's going to be a lot easier for us to walk away. Right? So my sweet girlfriend, she mentioned, she's like, well, what the fridge essentially, Anna, like we're not supposed to have any expectations. And I'm like, no, that's not the point. The point is to have expectations of how we want to be treated. I want to be treated with kindness, and I want to be treated with respect, and I want to be treated with clear communication. I want to be treated with absolute unconditional regard. I want to be treated in all these ways. And first and foremost, I have to make sure that I'm treating myself in that way, with my self-talk, with what I'm putting in my body, how am I living my life. So I got to make sure I'm doing the things that I'm expecting somebody else to do with me. And then I have this expectation then for the other person to rise and meet me at that same frequency that I'm dealing with my own self. But it serves us best to not have an expectation that they will be able to do that or not. So yes, we have expectations of how we want to be treated, but the idea is to not have an expectation that the other person has to do that for you. Honestly, the law of attraction, energetically wise, there is no choice even in the matter. Like the laws of Newton, like attracts like, it just simply works all the time. Like the law of gravity, it's 9.81 meters per square second. So that just happens, right? Like my pen drops because it's going to fall because of gravity. Same with the law of attraction. The energies will attract each other. That's just what happens. Like this whole universe is made out of atoms, electrons, neutrons, protons. Everything's vibrating. Everything is always like chemically equating to each other. And input equals output. I feel like I lost my train of thought here a bit, but basically what I'm saying is Don't worry, it's gonna come and find you. That's why we're not supposed to have any expectations whether or not someone is going to meet us. We're supposed to have unwavering trust and faith that it will happen at the right time when we are at the right vibrational frequency within ourselves. Everything is always happening for us. So the expectation is to have trust and faith that it will happen, but we're not supposed to put a time post on it of when it's supposed to happen. We're just supposed to know, how do we want to feel in that connection, and know that it will come and find us when we are at the right vibrational frequency. Because remember, who we are is the point of attraction for everything in our life. And who are we? We are our core beliefs. We are our attachment style. We are our thoughts. We are our emotions. That's who we are. And yeah, so it's never going to be a waste of your time, but it's going to be a positive to add to the timeline that you want to get to, where you can experience that. So yes, the point is not to not have any expectations of how you want to be treated. The point is to let go of any expectations of other people to have that for you, because if they have it naturally, they will come and meet you. And alternatively, if you're noticing that someone does not have the ability to meet your expectations, we can give them time and space to see if they actually can, right? So I'm not going to drop my boundaries or bend over or let go of what I want to be experiencing because of the idea, oh, I should give them a chance and I don't want to start over again, or who else am I going to find? Like, no attachment. Because if truly if we truly hold our boundaries about what we want to be expecting in a connection, and we don't veer from that, and we're like, no, this is what I want. Like, say for example, someone's like, oh, I don't want any drama. Okay, well, what does drama mean to you? Like, and you can say, like, I'm a very emotional person. If you're going to interpret that as me being dramatic, then I'm sorry, like, that's not going to work. Like, we're not going to change ourselves for others, but I have an expectation that the other person can meet me, because if I don't think that I'm dramatic and I'm just an emotional, beautiful source of energy, then I have an expectation that I want the other person to view me in that manner as well. But I don't have an expectation of who it's going to be. I just know that the right person will come and meet me, but I'm also going to give that other person a chance to see if they can rise and meet me. And if they cannot rise and meet me, then they're going to naturally fall away and make room for somebody else. So we're not going to make excuses for them, but we can give them a chance to see, can they meet us there? Are they meeting our expectations that we have set for ourselves and implement with ourselves? Can they do that? And if they cannot, that's okay too. That means that we're passing the test that the universe is like bringing to us also, because we're showing the universe, no, we mean business. Like, we're just not going to be that people pleaser, push over, bend over backwards, in order to make something work that obviously is not making us feel okay. But just take stock of that not okay feeling. Because is it our anxiety? Is it our intuition? Is it past recapitulation of patterns? Is it past fear because the body keeps a score? Like, use your discernment to see what is it, and then make a decision of whether or not this person is going to be a benefit to continue having in your life. And there might be potential for both of you to continue to grow together, because you're going to have safety. You're going to feel safe to express what's coming out for you in a non-violent communicative way. Hey, when you say this, it makes me feel this, and as a result of that, XYZ. When I call you at 10 o'clock and then you don't get back to me until the next day, that makes me feel that you're not prioritizing me. And like, just allow the person to see where they can meet you. They could say, oh, this is too much for me, and then they don't have capacity for that, great. See you later. You're not bending from what you want to experience. You're anchoring that in. No, this is my expectation and that's what I want, and that's okay. If they can't meet you, they're great. The response could also be, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I will try my best to do that. And if I don't, can you please remind me? And please don't give it any other meaning other than just wasn't able to remember to meet your need. Like, there's so many different ways that somebody can respond, but we don't know until we ask. And then we're going to know about how they are with the responses that they're giving us. So please don't look at it as a waste of time, and look at it as an addition to your beautiful timeline right now to help you get to the timeline that will be serving you best, where you're going to be the best version of yourself, and that frequency is going to be matched by somebody else. I'm going to stop my video right here. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be sharing this knowledge that I'm learning in school and through my own personal life and with my friends. Obviously, like, we're all wired to have connections, and it's one of the things that we cannot escape in life. The idea of wanting to be connected, whether we like it or not, sometimes we're somewhere and we're like, no, I don't really want to invest time or like meet anyone. And then boom, like, universe is like, here you go. Let me just see where you at. Like, where are your core beliefs at? Where's your attachment style at? Let me just bring someone in that is going to ignite your inner child, and you're going to feel excited and like, maybe finally this is it. Like, what is it? Sometimes we just don't even know, but just embrace it and take stock of what's happening and what your feelings are, and then use your discernment to see if this is actually worth it. What is it teaching you? What is it here for you? It's all happening for you. It's all happening for us. All of it is happening for us. And then we just give it so much love and gratitude, so then our vibrational frequency remains high. Because if we remain in that state of gratitude and joy for anything, even the most uncomfortable feelings in our life, and forgive and move forward, then we're winning, right? We're winning in the game of life because our vibrational frequency is high, and we're bringing in more vibrational frequency things into our lives. As I am bringing you into my life right now. With all of my love and gratitude, if you're watching on YouTube, listening on podcasts, watching on podcasts, I'm just so grateful to be spending this time with you, and I would appreciate any engagement, whether it is positive, negative. I'm here for all of it. Likes, subscribes, yeah, or any ideas for future videos. I would love to hear them. And as always, again, with all my love and gratitude, I will see you next time.